We all know Santa Claus. Whether we loved him or feared him as children, he is one of the most recognizable figures in American culture. But before Coca-Cola gave him a makeover in the 1930s, Santa was a tall, thin, wizardly-looking fellow. Here's where we discuss Odin. Known for filling the sea with the blood of his murdered great-grandfather, Odin was a Norse god of war, wisdom, magic, and poetry. In the Norse creation myth, Odin murdered the original god Ymir, who happened to be his great-grandfather. Odin then created the world. The oceans from the blood of his grandfather, the mountains from his bones, and the heavens from his skull. Odin was often depicted as a wizardly-looking guy with a long white beard. In fact, Tolkien used this image of Odin as inspiration for Gandalf the Grey. Much like we discussed in the Samhain video, when Christianity came spreading through Viking territory, compromises were made. In fact, Norse culture is very relevant for us every day. We invoke the names of their deities every week. Wednesday is Odin's Day, Thursday is Thor's Day, and Friday is Freya's Day. Here's where Christmas and Santa Claus come in. Worshippers of Odin would often leave their offerings for him under trees, much like today's Christmas tree. He looks like Santa, pre-Coca-Cola. Odin is from the frozen part of Northern Europe, and Santa lives in the North Pole. Santa has an army of elves, while Odin was the lord of Alfheim, land of the elves. Odin rode an 8-legged horse whose nose stayed red from eating the entrails of Odin's enemies, and Santa has 8 reindeer led by one with a red nose. Santa flies around the world on the 25th, leaving gifts, while Norse children anticipated Yule because Odin would ride into the villages and fill their boots with candy and toys.